Well, this is round number 2 on this commentary. I did a commentary on this video. I just finished it, actually. And it wasn't too bad, and I was going to use it, but... Audacity took a big poop and decided not to let me do anything to it, so... I have to restart it. So anyway, guys, how you doing? Gangster Hebrew here, playing some World at War. With my favorite gun in World at War, the SVT. I know some of you are probably like, why is your favorite gun the SVT? It's a pile of poop. 1, no it isn't, you shut your whore mouth. And 2, I don't know, I've just always loved this gun. It just tickles my fancy, if you will. I think it's because the first gameplay I ever saw of World at War, like from the beta, my buddy Anthony was using it, and it just like caught my eye, and I fell in love. Love at first sight, if you will. But anyway, I'm not going to be talking about too much about strategy this game. My final score is 25-2, pretty average, but I get the job done. What I'm going to be talking about is like 2 things. I'm going to address the Hutch community thing later, but right now I'm going to ask you guys what you guys want to see, because Black Ops comes out in 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks, something like that. And I know you guys aren't going to want to see COD 4 and World at War. Then you guys are going to be like, oh, Black Ops only. Yeah, and I understand that. But until then, there's a big 2.5 week gap. That's at least 10 videos, roughly. And I'm wondering what you guys want to see. Whether it's I've got COD game, I got World at War and COD 4 high definition games. I got some San Andreas stuff I could put up. I've got a couple Reach games I could put up. Don't ask for Modern Warfare 2 because that's all standard def, and I'm just going to delete that folder because I know you guys don't want to see standard def. Like hell, if I don't put high definition in the video, I only get half the views because people are worried it's standard definition, and most people don't want to watch it. Like, I was listening in on the after the Painkiller Ready podcast, like, because those guys talk for hours afterwards, which is pretty cool. But Woody said he doesn't even he doesn't even give a standard def a chance, and I can understand because the quality's bad, but like. That's the reason. I mean, HD is the way to go now. Anyway, that's not the point. But just leave a comment telling me what you guys want to see, whether it be COD 4, World at War, San Andreas, Halo Reach. I won't even suggest Monday Night Combat because I know you guys don't want to see that, even though I play the crap out of it with Bruce. But yeah, just tell me what you want to see. I'll try to make it happen if I can. Anyway, yeah, I sold Reach. I think I mentioned that in my last commentary. I did, but I'll reiterate it. I sold Reach and I sold Battlefield Bad Company too, finally. I played Battlefield a couple days ago with Tipsy Bruce and Tipsy Anthony, and one of Frank's subscribers that was black and donated him money, which is pretty cool. Not that sounded kind of racist, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it to be. But I had fun, but in the end I realized I'm never going to get back into the game like I was 5 months ago when I got it. And there's just no real point, because Black Ops comes out in 3 weeks, so I figured I'd sell it, make a little money off of it to make sure I can get Black Ops, stuff like that, you know. But now on to the second part, or the second thing I want to talk about, which is I'm sure most of you guys have seen that video that Hutch put out addressing the community and how he does not care for it nowadays, and how people like to blame Machinima, and he doesn't think so. And I thought I'd like chime in on this. Whether he wants to believe it or not, Machinima is partially to blame for the community going to shit. The promise of money will bring anyone and everyone, like whether they be good, bad, like new, old, like young, old, whatever. Like, as you can see, like. Now, I don't want to pick anyone in particular just to hate on it, because that's not the point. But you know, if you didn't notice, around the time like Modern Warfare 2 came out, and like, well, let's first discuss the contracts, like the director's program and stuff. If I'm not mistaken, like XCal and PJ were like the first 2 like guys to get signed. Correct me if I'm wrong, and that was like in August. Again, correct me if I'm wrong with the date. But 2 months later, Modern Warfare 2 comes out, or 3 months. I don't know my day. I don't know my months. But I think with the promise of money for doing a hobby such as this, a fairly easy hobby at that, video making is not hard. I thought I'd point that out. I mean, making good videos, I guess, is hard, but I know nothing about that because my videos suck. So, yeah. But anyway, like with the promise of money, a big game coming out that would bring a lot of new people in, which it did, and it was just like a perfect storm of crap. If you guys could tell me, like, how many commentators did you know that were around pre-Modern Warfare 2? Like, off the top of my head, I can only think of like 20. I'm sure there was a lot more than that. There's probably only like, but I can't imagine there being more than 100 or so. With more than 100 subscribers, it was just you know, my mom is yelling. What the fuck are you talking about, woman? It's like 5 in the morning. Shut the hell up. Yeah, she's drunk. I can tell. She has this weird fucking redneck voice, and it makes me want to punch her when she gets drunk. That's not the point, though. But yeah, back to the point. 100 people were commentating with over 100 subscribers, my guess, before Modern Warfare 2, and now, let's just use my channel as an example. I have 10,000 subscribers, and that's not a bad number for me. I mean, I've only been doing this 6 months. I'm one of those people that started making videos after Modern Warfare 2. But a lot of you guys knew my name beforehand because of Anthony and stuff, and I've known Anthony for years. But like commentaries, like the commentating business just like exploded because of Modern Warfare 2 and Machinima. And as I said before, it's just a perfect storm, and it has brought the entire world of just like what am I trying to say? It has brought quite a collection of characters to the commentating scene. While, like, it's not all bad either. I'm not saying that this commentary thing is, like, become all bad since Machinima came around and started offering money to people for videos. But, it's just brought, like, I'm trying to think of a good example, but I can't at the moment. It's, like, what am I trying to say? I'm sorry. I've lost my train of thought. But it has brought new people along that are good, but the majority of them are just like, most of them are like kids. Now, I'm not trying to use that word as like a derogatory term, but most people that make commentaries nowadays are under the age of, say, 18. Now, there's a few before that, like Paul, Pyro Puncher. He's only like 17, I think, now. 18. Sorry, Paul, I don't know exactly how old you are and stuff. But nowadays, like, over half the community that commentates, I'm pretty sure, is under the age of 18. I know that guy who camps is, and I can't think of any more offhand, but there's a lot of them, and a lot of them have squeaky voices, and I don't watch the videos for that, but just the whole thing is our community is corrupt. By money. Like, it's that simple. Over half the people are in it just for money, and in the end it's disgusting, but it's just the way the world works. I think that it was just a little ignorant of us to believe that the community would ever not get to this point, because this is the way the world works. And like it or not, the community is our community is part of the world, and eventually, I guess the mindset of the community as a whole just got assimilated into the world mindset, which is based around money, and that's just the way shit happens. So, anyway, that's my opinion of it. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. That's just the way it goes. Remember, guys, leave a comment saying what you guys want to see. And if you have an opinion on my opinion, leave a comment about that too. I read my comments, so just leave one if you want. Rate if you want, subscribe if you want if you haven't, and have a nice day. I sound like a jackass, I'm sorry. Enjoy yourselves, kids. I'll talk to you later.